So I just got home from seeing the movie Weapons, and I have to say though, this movie right here, and I always say this a lot, but this one especially, this movie was actually one of my most anticipated movies of 2025 of this year, and I gotta say it was worth the wait. Um, I remember the second I saw it advertised on Instagram, the second I saw like the trailer, I knew instantly. I'm like, oh, I want to see that. That looks pretty good. Um, so how to do this review? So it's gonna be really hard to review this one without any spoilers. I can't really say too much about this movie. Um, the movie is basically about all these kids that basically go missing. I think it's 17 kids, and they all of them go missing at exactly 2:17, and all these kids were basically like in this one teacher's class, and all of them except for one kid disappeared, and it's basically kind of like a mystery of like what happened to these kids and what was going on, and the whole town was like thinking that the teacher had something to do with it, and nobody likes his teacher. No, always has like kind of like suspicions about her, and that's pretty much all I have to say. It's mainly her like trying to get basically trying to figure out exactly herself, like doing her own investigation, like what's going on and or like where these kids went to, because like all of them just like disappeared. This movie was actually directed by the same guy who did the movie Barbarian, which was Zach Kreger. Um, which I love Barbarian. I even liked it enough to actually get a bootleg on Blu-ray, since there is no DVD or Blu-ray release out. I don't know what the whole situation is on that, but I loved Barbarian. Um, but I think Weapons was absolutely amazing, and I think it was probably even better than Barbarian. What I like about this movie is, I didn't watch, of course, I watched the second trailer, of course, when I came home from the movie. Because I didn't watch it, like the second it came out. I only just watched the first, like, trailer. Because I was actually kind of afraid that, like, if I watched, like, more clips or, like, the second trailer or final trailer, how many other, like, trailers would come out, I was afraid it was going to ruin it. It was the same thing with my friend that went earlier with me tonight. Um, and of course, I did watch it for the heck of it. Actually, after when I came home from the theater, and it doesn't really spoil the movie, but it's kind of like a good thing in a way that I didn't see that before before seeing the movie. I gotta say, this movie really does explain a lot. It has like a lot of good explanation and stuff. It has like a good like twist at the end. Um, and the other thing too was the first, like I said, the first trailer. It does not give anything away, and I've said it before, and I think a lot of people can agree with me on this. Like a lot of trailers nowadays, like they give out so much, they like spoil too much. Like well, I'm not even gonna name the movies because like if you go to the movies a lot, you watch these movie trailers, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But this movie does not. The trailer does not spoil this movie or anything. It's how to describe it. It's basically it has like a twist that you would never expect. Um, so it's one of those kind of movies. Um, I liked it. I mean, I don't have really much to say because I don't want to give too much out. I don't want to spoil it or anything because it kind of like it kind of like takes a different turn. Been probably like 20 minutes into the movie, 20 or 30 minutes. So it's one of those movies. It's really hard to talk about. But let me know what you guys think about this movie. 'Cause I loved it. I think this one and The Monkey is probably my favorite ones of 2025. And the movie I actually saw last week, Together. Those three movies I really liked. Because the movie Together was also another movie that was totally unexpected. Had like an unexpected twist. Because like I did the same thing with this one. You know, I rewatched the trailer for Together when I came home from that last week, and it doesn't that movie the trailer for that movie doesn't spoil everything or spoil it doesn't spoil what happens in that movie at all. But yeah, but again, let me know what you guys think about this movie. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.